This is Spectrum Wars, an interactive game for 4 players involving software radio and dynamic spectrum access. On the display here we can see our 2 teams. Each team has 1 transmitter and 1 receiver, and the objective of the game is to transmit as much data over a fixed bandwidth as fast as possible. On the screen we can see a paraspectral display which is capturing our full band of interest and showing all signal activity in that band of interest. In the centre of the display is a waterfall plot giving a historic view of what's going on with that paraspectral display. As well as the signal itself, we can see a vertical black line and horizontal red and blue lines. The vertical black line is a primary user which randomly chooses a new frequency every 5 seconds and sweeps to it. The vertical red and blue lines show the instantaneous carrier frequency and bandwidth of our 2 receivers. So this is the transmitter for our blue team. On the transmitter we can see 3 controls for the carrier frequency, bandwidth and gain of our signal. We can change these controls using the mouse or simply using hotkeys. And as we change these values, we can see the signal on the right, we're changing the carrier frequency. Now we can change the bandwidth, and we can change the gain, increasing and decreasing. So this is our receiver for the blue team. Like the transmitter, we've got 3 controls for carrier frequency, bandwidth and gain. We can change these controls with the mouse, or we can use hotkeys on the keyboard. And the objective here is to synchronize our receiver with our transmitter. When we've synchronized, we'll start to successfully receive frames, and our score indicated on the right hand side of the display will start to increase. On the receiver screen itself, we can see the power spectrum that we are receiving through our node. So we can see a clean waveform there that currently isn't being interfered with. It was developed for a number of purposes, for a wide range of audiences. For undergraduate students who may not have experience of wireless system, Spectrum Wars teaches the importance of transmit and receive frequency and rendezvous. So in order to successfully receive data, the receiver must match the carrier frequency and the bandwidth of the transmitter. In a dynamic spectrum environment where there are multiple systems operating, this isn't straightforward, as there may be other signals which are interfering with our signal of interest. For more advanced researchers, Spectrum Wars is a tool to test and experiment with dynamic spectrum access strategies. For example, frequency hopping, and for interfering but still receiving valid data.